Welcome to Casense.
Imagine your team just landed a massive, high-stakes project. There's only one problem. No one has the skills to pull it off. For most of us, the immediate corporate reflex is to panic, open up a job board, and try to hire someone new to fix it. But defaulting to hiring, buying new talent outright, is often a mistake. It is highly expensive, recruiting takes months, and if your project's needs suddenly pivot, you're locked into a very costly misstep. This diagram illustrates a better approach. To close a skills gap, you have 4 distinct pathways. You can build, buy, borrow, or bot. The most effective teams resist the urge to just buy their way out of a problem. Instead, they engineer a highly specific blend of these 4 tools to fit exactly what the work demands. Let's look at a company called Meridian Bank. They were suddenly faced with a massive mandate: integrate artificial intelligence and data science into every single department. If Meridian had followed that standard reflex and tried to hire their way out of this, they would have failed. Trying to acquire hundreds of specialized data scientists on the open market would have taken years and cost a fortune. Instead, they followed the golden rule of talent strategy. You have to start with the gap itself, not the tool you want to use to fix it. This chart compares Meridian's current capacity against their required capability. They ran a complete skills gap analysis to map out exactly what data skills their teams already possessed, and measured that against the heavy demands of their new mandate, highlighting the exact empty space they needed to fill. By precisely measuring the size and shape of that missing space, Meridian knew exactly which of the 4 tools to pull and when. We can see those tools plotted here. First is the build lever, which means training your existing employees in new skills. It is highly sustainable, and internal promotions cost about 18% less than hiring externally, though training takes time. For Meridian, building meant creating an internal reskilling academy, training hundreds of current analysts in foundational data skills. Next is the buy lever. This is hiring completely new talent from the outside. It injects high-level expertise immediately, but it is expensive, and outsiders take a while to integrate into your company culture. Meridian used the buy lever very selectively. They hired just a small handful of senior AI specialists to lead the new initiatives and set the technical standards for the rest of the bank. Building creates a strong, sustainable foundation for the entire company's future, while buying is best kept in reserve for times when you need a fast injection of top-level leadership. The third option is borrow. This means bringing in contractors, freelancers, or partner agencies. It offers talent on demand with total flexibility, but these workers naturally have less long-term commitment to your company. Meridian had one specific data project that was incredibly urgent, so they borrowed a specialized consultancy to deliver it right away, while their internal teams were still in training. The final lever is bot, which means automating repetitive, high-volume work with software or AI. It scales up instantly and frees your people to do more important thinking, though it does require initial setup and careful oversight. To apply this, Meridian automated all of their routine reporting. This permanently removed hours of high-volume drudgery from their analysts' daily plates. As you can see, the 4 quadrants slide together into a single solid block that perfectly fills the empty skills gap we identified earlier. By blending all 4 levers, Meridian closed their gap from 4 directions at once, keeping costs down and moving fast where they had to. But this framework is a set of tools. Like any tools, they can cause real damage if you apply them carelessly or to the wrong situations. Many teams stumble by betting all their resources on just one lever, or worse, they pick their favorite tool before they actually analyze the gap they are trying to fill. A common mistake is trying to bot the wrong tasks. Never automate work that requires complex human judgment, nuanced decision-making, or real empathy. Another trap is treating your borrowed talent, your contractors and freelancers, as disposable outsiders. If you do that, all the valuable institutional knowledge they generate will simply walk out the door the second their contract ends. These 4 strategies are powerful, but they only succeed when you match their specific strengths precisely to your operational needs. So the next time your team is staring down a daunting new project that requires skills you just don't have yet, take a breath and fight the urge to just hit the hire button. Step back and define the exact shape of your missing capabilities. Once you know what you are truly missing, you can design the perfect mix of build, buy, borrow, or bought.